Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a journal with me, but it's gonna be a little bit different because I'm gonna show you guys how I write down quotes. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So I kind of have a process when it comes to quotes because I want everything to align, meaning that I want it to be the same amount of space on top but also on the bottom so that everything is kind of aligned pretty. That is just me. I just like that, so I always count how, like here are two squares on top, but then there's also two squares on the bottom. So I plan out everything I write, not always. Quotes and all that I do plan out. Like here, same on top and on bottom. Sometimes the planning doesn't work out the way I want to, but I just fix that quite easily. Like here is not I didn't plan it out, I just wrote, and yeah, but most of the times I do try to plan it out, which is what I'm gonna show you. So blank page, I already found the quote and everything, so let me just clip down my journal. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but yeah, okay. So you have the page. I counted, it is 42 squares down, and let me show you. I have the quote right here. It is by Marilyn Monroe. It is a long quote, but I will leave a link to it in the description bar, so please check that out. So I copy this and then I put it in Google Docs right here. Sorry about that. Okay, so once I put it in Chrome, I kinda go through each line and then I what do you call it? I just plan out how I want to write it, so each line is gotta correspond with each line in here, if that makes sense. So I try to break it up how I want to write it, and then I came it's a total of 35 lines, and you saw, or I said that it is 42 down, so I have to plan it out how I'm gonna do that. So basically math is not my strongest side, so I'm just gonna start counting. Okay, anyways, so I plan, for example, if I'm gonna start here, right? So that's 3, or like right there, so that is 3 squares, or what do you call this? Yeah, 3 squares, and then I just count. I need to count 35 down. So okay, I counted down. It is 35, but then there is 4 squares on the bottom, which is okay because I can just add like the date. She said the quote, which will make it 36. So right there. But then sometimes after I decorated the page, the quote doesn't fit properly, but we'll see if it'll fit now. I'm just gonna click this back. Hopefully this makes sense. If not, then I will just, I don't know what I'll be doing, but hopefully this does make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna decorate. Gonna make it very simple because there's a lot of color on this page already, and I kind of want to correspond these pages. Okay. I think, yeah, okay, I want to use this washi tape because it has like the green leaves and it just matches the green here. but I also want to use some not scrap paper, some craft paper. So I have some here. Just gonna make a very simple decoration. So I'm just gonna cut it like that. Okay, like just very. Okay, I need my glue stick. Do I want it here? Do I want it here? Hold on. I've been doing this spread a lot, so I just need to like do this here and here. So I think I'm gonna do it this side now. Just put some glue on this. Just plop it down. Okay. Like so. And then I'm gonna, hold on, let me clip this. Okay. I'm gonna use some washi tape. I got this on AliExpress. I can't remember the shop, but I think I'll try and link it down below. But if you just Google or search for leaf washi, I think you should be able to find this. It's not the best quality, but I still like it. Like that, very simple. But because there's gonna be a lot of text on this page, I kind of want to keep it simple. Okay, so like that. Okay. And then basically just start writing. So I'm gonna write. I need to turn off my battery saver thing. Like that. Okay. Then just get to writing, which is the longest part, but hopefully everything will turn out alright. Okay. Okay, so I didn't have enough space to write the entire thing, so I have to do some adjustments. So I'm gonna move this down, move this up, and then move that down. I don't know if you guys saw that. Hopefully it will turn out alright. Okay, let's get back to the writing. Okay, so I really do hope that everything I say makes sense. If not, you could always just ask me questions, down there. But I don't know if you can see, but I kind of try to not write in a straight line, if that makes sense. So that like that all these sentences doesn't start on the exact same spot. So that I kind of move it a little bit, and then I don't know, it just kind of gives it that dimension. For example, the first line that says, "This life is what you make it," and then I write it no matter what, not directly underneath, but I go in a little bit. You can see it on this, like on the page, so hopefully that makes sense. And I guess I can talk about how I find quotes. Honestly, I go on Goodreads or I search literally on Google quotes about da da da. So for example, I was on Goodreads because I had like some quotes that I already liked. I was thinking about using them. I couldn't find any, but then they had a suggestion that said inspirational, and then I went in and this was one of the quotes that I found. I read it and I really liked it. Sometimes you gotta read the entire quote before you write it down, obviously, because I did find one that I liked, like the beginning, but then at the end they kind of talked about a subject I really don't care about, so I don't want to write in my journal about a topic I don't care about, you know. But honestly, what takes the longest is that writing it down, writing the quote down, because I get easily distracted. If it weren't for me filming this video, I would have easily spent an hour just trying to film or just trying to write it down. So yeah, I keep like the quote I don't get this spacing right, so I have to fix it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm not that fussy about it because it's just a journal. Oh yeah, and sorry about the lighting, it is quite dark when I'm filming this, so the lighting is very yellow for some reason, but I think it's because my phone screen is in the, it's being filmed, so like all the light kind of focuses on that and makes everything yellow. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. And also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but yeah, now the lighting is suddenly okay, but okay. But I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every time I mess up, I just cross it out and then I write. I don't fuss with whiteout. I kind of like that look, because it's kind of raw, you know. It's not perfect, which I like. So yeah, just trying to finish the quote. Okay, that took me some time, some while, and you probably saw in the middle, especially here, that I kind of struggled a bit because I didn't have that much space, so I had to like move some words around. But in the end, it worked out. Hold on, let me gently erase this. It worked out. I have 3 squares on top and 3 squares on the bottom. So yeah, you can see, I think I'm gonna talk about this in the voiceover, but you can see that I kind of try to alternate a little bit, so it's not completely straight down, but obviously when I come to the middle I have to, but then I go back to so it kind of breaks up the text a little bit, and I really like that. So that is it for this journal with me. I hope that this all makes sense. But long story short, I plan the way I'm gonna write my quotes down on Google Docs, and I count how many lines it gonna take. But sometimes I mess it up, but everyone messes up. That's just the nature, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!